So late last year, I was trying to figure out how to make a little extra money in my blow fund.
I love how you're talking so quietly. You're like, I don't want to disturb Mac.
Yeah, I really,
It's so soft.
he's okay right now. I'm trying to
Make sure we stay there.
trying to stay chill.
Yeah.
So, Mac is in my arms right now. 6 months old. So late last year, I was trying to figure out how to get a little bit more money in my blow fund.
Dough.
So I had an old Apple Watch, and I was like, okay, I think I'm going to try to trade it in to Apple. And while I do it, I'm also going to trade in Bailey's old iPhone.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. Yeah, if you have an old iPhone.
What if it like doesn't work?
Well, if it doesn't work, it's probably not going to get as much.
What if
If
like,
any. It might. They
what
might
if, like,
just
the
recycle it.
screen doesn't work?
It's probably not going to get anything. Her
Dang
phone
it.
still worked. It was just very old.
Okay. I have an old Success that does work, and then a 12 that doesn't really.
Okay, well, you could put your information in and see how it does, how
Okay.
it comes back, but
Yeah.
you might not get anything.
Dang it.
So I went through the process to initiate the trade-in for both of these items.
Yeah.
And it says that I'll get basically like $85, $90 for
Oh.
both of them,
Okay.
like each, which is
What?
not bad.
Each?
Yeah.
Holy
Now,
cow.
I've traded in stuff to Apple before, and when I've done it, like after you initiate the transfer or the trade-in, then they send you an email with a QR code, and you literally take the QR code with whatever, the Apple Watch or whatever, to FedEx, and then just scan the QR code, and then they just take it from you, and they just package it up and ship it to Apple, and then Apple
then
checks it
Apple-
out, and then
Yeah.
issues your money.
Yeah, I was going to say that's surely very dependent upon what they actually find once they evaluate
Oh yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so I initiated the trade-in for both of those, and I got an email. I got a couple different emails, but only one that had a QR code. I was like, what? Why does it not have a QR code for both?
Yes.
And meanwhile, I'm thinking,
They don't want the
Like-
other one.
like, I really just want to trade in both of these at the same time. I don't want to have to take multiple trips
Yeah.
to FedEx. Okay. So I'm like waiting for another email with a QR code, and there's not one. And I like skim the email, and it says something about like a trade-in package. I'm like, what? I don't know what this is. So I'm just waiting for another email. It never comes, and I'm just like, fine. Tomorrow when I'm going home from work, I'll just drop by FedEx and drop it off, and hopefully I get another email with another QR code by then. And sure enough, I heading home, no email. So I just drop off Bailey's phone and ships it in, and I get the money like pretty quick.
Jeez.
And I'm just waiting for the Apple Watch, and the email never comes with the QR code. I'm just like, the Apple Watch is what is going to get me more money in my blow fund. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because the phone, it
So
wasn't
did
my
that
phone.
go to her blow fund?
No, because with phones we just have like a phone fund.
You're like, no, absolutely
No,
not.
absolutely
I did the
not.
work.
No, yeah, I sold it. No. So I just wait, and then like a couple weeks later, like you have 14 days to trade this in, and then maybe like 10 days later, I get an email from Apple that's like, hey, your trade-in. And I'm like, what? Oh, and I opened it up, and it's like, yeah, so we haven't received your trade-in yet. Do you want to like take care of that? Like, you only have like 4 days until
Expires.
it expires. So
You're like,
I was like, well, I'd love to, but you never send me a QR code. And they're like, we don't know what you're talking about. I didn't actually. Well, I said it in my head, but anyways.
I was going to say, that sounds like an automated
Yeah.
response from them.
Yeah. So then it expires, and I get another email from Apple that's like, ooh, your trade-in expired. So you're going to have to like reinitiate, and there's no guarantee that you're going to get as much as you did last time. Bummer. I was like, oh,
Your life
fine.
sucks.
So then I wait another couple weeks because I just don't get around to it.
Yeah.
And then I initiate another trade-in. And I'm waiting for the email with the QR code, and the QR code never comes. I get another email, no QR code. I'm just like, what is going on? Why won't they send me the QR
Apple
code?
Watches.
And so basically the exact same thing happens. 10 days later, Apple's like, ooh, we haven't received it yet. Do you want to take care of that? I'm like, yeah, I want to take care of it, but you won't send me a QR code. And then it expires. And then
You try it again.
I don't think about it for like 2 months because I'm kind of annoyed.
Oh my goodness, this is an old story.
Yeah.
Very lengthy.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah.
frame.
So then I go through the process one more time,
Oh my
and
goodness.
I'm like, please work this time.
Please.
And for whatever reason, the trade-in value that I got was like $5 more
Oh.
than it was the last time that I tried.
Okay.
And I'm like, maybe
Inflation.
this will work. And then I get an email, and there's
No code.
still no QR code. I'm like, maybe
What
this
does this
is just
email
never
say?
going to work.
It just says, thanks for
So here's the deal.
applying for the...
I didn't really read it very much.
I just scanned no code.
I made
Not in there.
I made some assumptions
Well, assumptions kill.
because the other emails that I had gotten, like where I've traded in something, was a QR code.
Okay.
So I again scanned the email, and
It actually
just,
had complete
it just
directions
says-
for go to FedEx, put this code in.
Not really, no. But it has something. It says something about a trade-in package, and I'm like, I don't know what a trade-in package
Just
is.
not reading it at all.
I'm not reading it enough. Well, then, about a week later, maybe even like 3 days later, I get a text from UPS that says that I'm getting a package delivered to my house. Now, sometimes
you open
Amazon,
it, it's a QR code.
sometimes Amazon will ship packages via UPS if, for whatever reason, their Amazon drivers aren't going to be in the area. So, or if it's coming from a different area of the country. So I'm just thinking, okay, maybe it was like some package that we ordered from Amazon, or maybe it was one that Bailey ordered. Sometimes she orders something with her BOFA and she doesn't tell me, and then it just shows up, or the transaction comes into our budget, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
Oh boy, that happens all
All
the
the time.
I'm always seeing Amazon packages. I'm like, what is this?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay. I don't
So
know.
so I'm just thinking that it's probably an Amazon package, and then I get home from work, and there's a package sitting on our step, because frequently, if Bailey doesn't leave the house, then a package will just be sitting on the front step all day long because she
didn't
never
see it.
walked outside.
Okay.
So I pick up this package, and it's like a little rectangle. It's kind of thin, and I've seen this package before. I've gotten a package like this before, and it was very confusing last time I got it, because, and this time it happened again, I open it up, and there is nothing inside.
Nothing?
And let me tell you, the first time you get one of those packages, kind of throws you for a loop.
Yeah, you start
Because the
thinking,
first thing you think
did somebody in China put
back in
like
the day-
a gas in here?
back in the day, they were doing like, and there were anthrax letters where politicians were getting anthrax sent to them in the mail,
Oh.
and it was like making people sick, and there was like this huge mail scare. And so the first time I got one of these packages, I was so confused because I opened it up and it was empty, and I'm like, what is going on?
Get outside, get outside.
Like, I don't recognize this. And I
I don't actually
it
even
had
know
like,
what anthrax is. Is that embarrassing?
it's like a poison.
oh,
um,
yikes.
And so there's, hi baby Mac. So there's one sec. Oh, bless you.
Oh,
Oh, bless you. You.
hard to watch a baby
Yeah.
sneeze into his binky.
Yeah. So the first time I got it, I was like really weirded out. I was like, okay, listen, I post stuff on YouTube. Surely no one cares that much about. No one hates me that much. And so when I had opened it up, it's an empty box, but on the inside there's like this padding, and
As if there should definitely be something.
as if there should be something in there, and I'm just so confused. I'm like, is there something in this like packaging? So I like rip open the padding, and no, there's just like filler
paper
in there, and I'm just like, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe.
Golly.
And it just weirded me out. I literally took it outside and like threw it in the yard. And then later I just picked it up and put it in our trash can.
You take like tongs and you're like not even touching the cardboard.
Yeah. So this happens another time. And I'm like, what is going on? This is so weird. I already knew that it didn't kill me the first time, but it still weirded me out. I mean, did not understand.
It could help. It could kill you the second time.
So then the third time I get this.
The third time is when you've already been going through the scandal with the Apple Watch.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is when I realize that package is the trade-in package.
You're like,
so sure enough, I go back
trying to get my Apple Watch from me the
whole time. They're like, no, we sent you the package. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Someone's trying to kill me though.
That's actually really funny.
I felt like such an idiot. Because then I pull up the email from Apple, and it says something about how the trade-in package is going to be shipped to me.
Yeah, and it probably says it's going to be empty.
No, it doesn't. I don't think that it was very specific, because I remember justifying this to Bailey later when I was like feeling like an idiot. I was telling Bailey this whole story and justifying to her why I was thinking the way that I was thinking, because I don't think that Apple was very clear.
Oh.
So I ended up going to Google and just looking up, what does Apple's trade-in packaging look like? And it takes you straight to an Apple page that's like, hey, if you get the Apple package, it's just an empty box. It looks like this. You throw your Apple Watch in here, you just wrap it up like this, and then you pull the sticky part off, and you do that, and you just drop it off at UPS or FedEx or whatever. And I was like, that illustration looks just like the box that I got.
Oh my gosh.
So I took my Apple Watch, I put it in there, and then I wrapped it up, and then dropped it off at FedEx, and I got the money like 5 days later.
The guy at
from
the front
Apple
desk was like, finally,
yeah,
you finally took our box that we've been sending to you, and you're actually utilizing it.
Yeah.
Like, the same person kept on being like, oh my gosh, Caleb Bale has asked
He just
send
cares
his
too much
Apple
about
Watch
his
in,
Apple Watch.
and then we keep on sending him packages, and he never gives it to us. Like, this dude's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get us to waste money.
I could not believe it. But it's like it happens 3 times, and it's like, surely there's a reason for this.
Yeah.
Right?
That's incredible. I love that. So I had something, this is actually going back a little bit, probably April for sure. Did a first with the greenhouse. I had a pot delivery.
You had pot delivered?
Yes. A lot of it.
Okay.
$6,000 worth.
Wow.
Phew.
That is intent to distribute.
It is. No, it's so obviously I had like terracotta pots brought to the greenhouse.
Yeah, obviously.
But like the week before I had them delivered, I saw Scott at church, and he came up to me and like hugs me from behind. He's like, "Hey, how's it going, Josiah?"
Does he listen to the podcast?
He doesn't. I don't think he knows.
What? He doesn't know about the podcast?
We pod, but
Scott Burns.
I need to bring him on.
Yeah.
He's got so many crazy Alaska stories. But he's like asking me how he's like how's my favorite pot slinger doing? I was like,
and he's the pastor.
He's the pastor, and I was like, you say that because at this point he didn't even know that I was like actually going to sell pots in the springtime. He was just saying like, I grow plants in pots
Uh-huh.
and then I sell them.
Yeah, and you
So,
sling them.
Yeah. So I was like, you say that, Scott, but like genuinely, I'm gonna be like selling lots of pot this spring.
Uh-huh.
He just thought that was
Yeah.
hilarious. But boy,
Isn't he from California?
oh yeah, he knows a thing or two.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the pot delivery was quite interesting. I had been told from my salesman that like it was really weird with the payment. Like it was taking forever for like Huntington blocked my payment to them, and then they didn't tell me
Because
that
they saw pot in the name.
yeah. Like I'm like, I sell plants, okay?
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Seriously.
Legal. But no, they like blocked the payment to them, but then they never told me.
Huh.
Well, actually, no, I take that back. They did tell me, but they sent me a letter to tell me,
Oh.
which obviously takes forever to tell me that, as opposed to just like sending me an email that my electronic payment was blocked, which was very dumb. So this whole time I was like, well, I paid them. They should tell me when my shipment is coming. And they're like, by the way, we haven't gotten any payment. I was like, what?
You're like, where'd my money go?
Yeah. So anyways, once they finally got their money, then my sales rep was like, okay, like this was on like a Tuesday or something. And he was like, yeah, well, we're like a week out. You should be able to get your delivery like early next week. It'll be leaving our facility in North Carolina on Monday, so you should get it like Tuesday or Wednesday or something. I was like, cool. But he's like, we'll let you know for sure. And then I was like picking up plants at Acorn like that Thursday or something. So like 2 days after he tells me this, and I get a call while I'm like checking out, which I like, there's a lot of calls that I don't pick up.
Yeah.
Especially if it says like out of state. Like obviously, so many of those are just scam calls. So I saw the call come through, but I let it go. And then as I had noticed that they actually left a voicemail, which I will always listen to a voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm driving back and I listen to this voicemail and I'm like, wait, no, I take that back. I didn't listen to the voicemail yet. I was
Do you
going
listen to voicemails or
I
not?
do listen to voicemails, but I see yeah. I saw a voicemail had been left, but I'm just driving.
You sure a voicemail was left?
Voicemail was left. This story happened a little bit ago. Give me some grace. But I was driving, so
Okay, no
don't
voicemail
do
is a
it.
text.
Don't do it while you're driving. So what hit me was very interesting because I like get back to the greenhouse and I see a freaking semi is in my parking lot. I was like,
Oh, all the way up there?
it's in the parking lot.
Where you were closed, technically.
I was closed, but I didn't have gates at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So I like literally the driveway is completely open.
Oh, so at least the semi can get up the driveway now.
Yeah, I was like, holy smokes! Like, what would they have done? So I pull into the driveway. I see a semi. I'm like, what is on this semi? I was like, I don't even know, because at this point, I was definitely going to be like receiving some more potting soil from a different company, which I hadn't heard when I was going to get that. And I had already been told that the pots were coming next week. So I was like, did I order something I don't remember? Like, I don't know.
You're like, what Amazon package did Isabel order?
And then I opened it and it was empty. This whole big crate was empty. No, so I walked up to the driver. I was like, what, do you have a delivery for me? He's like, yeah, I got pots. I was like, oh, pots. Okay, what? Like, I don't have, because I'd been told from the sales guy that like everything was going to be on pallets, and I was going to have the heads up so that Dad could be out there with the LS and unload them. Specifically because they're pots. They're very heavy, and I didn't want to hand unload it.
That was a hard no.
Hard no. So, and this was like a week when Dad was just like slammed with the estate stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, 0 chance Dad's available.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even going to ask him because I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I mean, just me. I don't have any help today unless I'll see if I can like get some help to unload, but you can like back the truck up onto the barn. So he backs the truck up. He opens the back doors. The entire semi
Oh no.
is empty except
This is the same situation that I had.
The entire semi is empty, but I looked in the very back. There's 3 pallets. It's like way back there. You don't realize how long semis are until...
You don't realize how long 40 feet is until you're walking the whole thing.
I think it's 53 feet, actually.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's over 50.
You're pretty right.
But I look in there, and I'm like, surely he has like one of those pallet things to like lift up the pallet and then bring it all the way to the back of the truck, right? No.
No.
He has nothing. And I'm like, what? Like,
he's like, well, you said your dad would be here.
no, genuinely. Even if Dad was there with the
he
with the
wouldn't
tractor,
have been able to get it.
He wouldn't have been able to get anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, this. So I'm honestly pretty annoyed about this. I was like, well, I guess we got a lot of unloading to do. I like, because any delivery I've ever gotten, I mean, delivery people are like, they're like on
what
the
do they
clock.
expect you to do?
I don't know. Because
if they don't have a pallet, like dolly or anything.
Yeah. So I was like kind of expecting that he was going to help me unload because like I'm one person and everything is like saran wrapped. Like it'd be one thing if everything was in boxes, but there were multiple pallets that were big pots that had to be hand unloaded one pot at a time. And then if that wasn't enough, I had ordered like several packages of like, okay, there's like 300 basic terracotta pots, and they don't box those up. So they just do like stack of 5 and then they like they're all loose. They're all loose, but like saran wrapped together with like cardboard.
So that's 60 packages.
Oh, it was incredible. So at this point, I'm like, he's gonna help me unload, and he's like I'm gonna sit in the truck while you unload. It's like,
that is so funny.
You have got.
I do
to be
wonder.
flipping kidding me.
I do wonder if like it's more of a not like a safety liability, but like an insurance liability.
He did tell me
helps
he's
you
like
unload.
He's like we're not. I'm not allowed to unload.
I actually believe that. I hate to say it, but I believe it,
bro.
I believe he's not allowed to.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if he breaks something, then the shipping company doesn't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah. So at this point, I start like ripping up the pallets and like I can't even tell you how long this would have taken me if it was just me, because not only was I taking each pallet apart and putting like 5 pots at a time, if the pots were small enough, in stacks at the back of the truck, but then I had to keep on taking breaks and going to the bottom, going to the ground, taking each stack and then bringing it into the barn.
Yeah.
Like literally it was taking me so long. So then I start calling people. It was Thursday. So Mom had Oliver and I was like, I mean, maybe she could bring Oliver.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, but there's a possibility. So I call her and she ends up coming out. I call Eli, and Eli had like just woken up.
This is a Thursday afternoon. No, this is morning.
No. It was morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Eli's gonna hear this and be like, oh, no,
I was not. No, it was only 10 o'clock.
Maybe Jeanette in the afternoon, but not Eli.
Yeah.
But no, he picks up. I was like, is there any chance you are free today?
He's like, do I get a shift diff?
A shift diff.
Yeah.
So thankfully, Tabitha brought Eli over. And so this was probably like 40 minutes into me unloading by myself already.
Mm-hmm.
And Mom had helped. But there's this really cute picture of me and Oliver when we were unloading.
Mm-hmm.
You see this and then zoom in on me and Oliver.
Oh, that is a cute picture.
It's
It's very far away. You're very blurry, but
very, very blurry. But yeah, it's just a picture that Mom took from the front of the semi, and me and Oliver are clear at the back. But Oliver was enjoying like being around the big truck and stuff.
I guarantee it. Yeah.
And at one point he's like, Nana, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, I mean, surely it's just pee, right? And like, he could probably just go over into the weeds. And she's like, what kind? He's like, I don't remember if he called it poop or what he called, but I was like,
Yikes.
And she's like, I think we're going to go back up to the house for a little bit. I was like, that's fair. I don't expect Oliver to do that in the weeds. But anyway, we get that, like, legit. I think we were probably there for an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, just unloading the pottery. It took so long, even with like all those hands.
Yeah.
But I obviously was pretty disgruntled because not only had I not been given like any fair warning that the shipment was coming, but the pallets weren't able to be brought to the back so that a tractor could unload them.
That blows my mind. Like,
so that everything
they
had
have
to be unloaded.
nothing.
And so since I was pretty disgruntled, I was like, let's just say there was more left in the trailer than just pallets. Because I was like, I don't really need these pallets. I'm going to leave them in here. But as I was breaking everything down, I mean, there's like a decent amount of like styrofoam and a lot of plastic wrap and a lot of cardboard that's just between pots.
Yeah, that you just left in there.
That I did leave it in there. Because I was like, well, they were completely unprepared to like get this shipment of pallets to the back of the truck so I could get it off.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to leave it in here.
Uh-huh.
So
honestly, I feel like that's fair.
I know. So I kind of sort through all the trash in there because there's a decent amount. And I make sure we got all the pots. All the pots are out of there. I close the truck up and I sign the paperwork that the guy gave me, send him on his way, and it's all good. So I don't remember what Eli and I were doing. I think there were like just a couple things. At this point, it's like 1:30 or 2 or something.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm pretty hungry. Like, we're going to go up to the house because obviously I'm not open at this point. So like, but I just had water, just a couple things. So we were out there for probably another like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then I see the semi coming down the semi, and it pulls right back into the greenhouse driveway. I'm like,
oh boy,
I feel like there's a problem brewing. I don't know why he's back. Whew. Dude gets out of the truck fuming. I don't know if he just had an inkling, because dude was down the road.
Yeah.
And then he just stopped and was like, is it empty? And checked, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he gets out of the truck and he was pissed. He's like, you leave all this stuff in my truck. And so I was like, okay.
I wonder if he was just an independent
that is
transporter.
what I'm
guessing.
out.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I was like,
I can see why he would be angry about
yes.
that. Certainly.
As I talked to him more, I was like, well, your shipping company didn't like give me any heads up. I was like trying to explain to him my side of the story. I was not like raising my voice or anything. I was just trying to like be chill about it, but explain how they had done me dirty and made it difficult on me. And so, yeah, but you're right. As I started talking to him, I was like, because he
It's like, okay,
was
it's not his fault.
he was not American.
Uh-huh.
He knew quite a bit of English, but we'll just say like he was kind of giving me broken English a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you own this truck. He's like, yes. I was like, and the shipping company just like hired you. He's like, yes. I was like, okay. We'll get it out. So I had like already agreed. We're getting it out. We're going to go through and we're going to get all of it out of there. And then he like got all like ragey on me again. I was like, bro, I was like, look back here. Eli, like there's all kinds of trash on the ground. Eli is already getting it out. Like chill out. We're getting it out of your truck. Just wait there. Okay. Give us 5 minutes. It'll be out of your truck. Which it was a little more than 5 minutes because there's a lot of trash back there. So, yeah, just tossed all the pallets out, all the cardboard, all the saran wrap, all the styrofoam and stuff. And, by the time we were done, it looked like a miniature. It looked like a normal-sized dumpster, half full of trash, had just like literally vanished, and then just all the trash appeared.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looked like in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And if matters weren't worse, because I was like, now I got to freaking just figure out what to do with all this stuff. It was a very, very windy day.
Oh yeah.
So, dude, we close up his truck. He leaves, and I look at Eli. I'm like, if we don't do something with this stuff like right now, I was like, it is going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But I was like, the best way to get rid of most of this stuff would be to burn it, but I don't feel like...
Yeah, you don't want to burn it on a windy day either.
Obviously. Only an idiot would burn it. Because but also thinking in my head, a maximizer, I was like, I don't want to take the time to gather all this cardboard. Also, there was a lot of sheets of wood, like very thin wood that were between... the pots as well. I was like, I don't want to go to the effort of gathering all this flammable material, putting it in the barn for me to burn it another day, and then grabbing all the other stuff and stuffing it into bags. Like, I'm not going to burn the plastic.
Yeah.
That's carcinogens. That's cancer waiting to happen.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the cardboard and the wood is fine. So I look at Eli, I'm like, this is a completely dumb idea. But I'm going to hook the hose up. I'm going to wet this area down over here around the fire pit, and we're going to start fire, and we're going to burn all the cardboard we can. He's like, really? I was like, we're going to try it. So I bring a couple boxes over, light it up. Whoa, thank goodness I had the hose because I was putting fire out around the fire ring quite a few times. I was like, phew, this would be getting out of control. But yeah, we were just like, the fire was blazing. And like, we were just running across the field at this point to get cardboard that had blown away, running back to the fire, throwing the cardboard on, taking the hose, spraying a circle around the fire. And
I think it is so stressful when it is like
it is
when you're like
stressful.
trying to make sure that nothing
it is stressful.
happens.
But I did know like the hose. It's not like I could barely reach the fire with the hose. Like if I really needed to put it out, I could completely put it out.
Yeah.
I knew that. So yeah, we got all the cardboard burned, and we just let it go and kept on keeping an eye on it. And then I grabbed like all my potting soil bags, and we were just stuffing styrofoam and plastic in there. And within like 20 minutes, it was all taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, thank goodness we got all that. But like, yeah, we were running clear across the field. Like stuff was blowing all over the place. So yeah, that was quite a pot delivery experience.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like as a small business, I usually like once or twice a year I have like wholesale companies come out to the greenhouse, or banks. I've had multiple banks come out to me like asking if I need loans and stuff. It's kind of crazy. But
You're like, no, bro, I do cash.
Yeah.
Cash is king.
Cash is king, buddy. But I literally have never once in all the years of business had somebody come out who sells pots to try to get me to buy pots from their company.
Okay.
And no other day than the day I literally had pots delivered from a pot company did I have somebody just show up. He's like, hey.
You're like, you're late, buddy.
You are about 3 hours too late. Actually, like months late. But I just thought that was hilarious. This guy comes out. He's like, he sees the pots sitting around. He's like, hey.
I'm going to ask you a stupid question.
Do
Do you need pots?
That's kind of how the conversation went. He's like, I see some pots sitting around. Do you sell a lot of pots? I was like,
I don't know. We're about to find out.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, honestly, I have no clue. But I bought a lot of pots hoping that I can. So I was like, this dude's not going to waste any of my time. I was like, you can drop your magazine. He walks up with a magazine and a business card. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you can drop your magazine and your business card and I'll take a look at it. But yeah, I'm set for the season.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely kind of caught him off guard a little bit. So, yeah, I'll leave this right here. And
okay.
Yeah, you have a good one. I was like, you have a good one too.
All right.
So yeah, that was a whole experience. I definitely felt a little bad with the. Bless you, Mac.
Ew. Whew. Sneezing all over me.
I definitely felt kind of bad about the semi driver, but felt.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have felt bad if it was the company after what happened. But yeah, if he's an independent guy,
independent contractor.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. I explained what happened to the. The sales rep didn't even know that the shipment was sent like 5 days early.
Oh.
And
meanwhile, they're thinking he's gonna love getting this stuff early.
Yeah. Because he followed up with me the following week when he like expected me to have the pots. He was like, everything go all right? Get the pots? I was like, yeah, well, got them last week. And so I wasn't ready with the tractor. And even if I was ready with the tractor, they couldn't unload them. So I like gave him the whole story. He's like, oh, shoot. Well, we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. That's frustrating. I was like, yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
But
jeez.
Didn't give me a discount.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right.
Any reviews?
I don't think so.
Dude.
Hold on.
Sadness.
Baby Mac. Wow. The last one actually did pretty good in terms of views on YouTube.
Okay.
Shockingly well.
Which one was that?
It was the one about Adley Austin's wedding.
Oh.
Titled "Someone Split Their Wedding Pants."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's done pretty good.
Before you posted all those last ones, because you had told me what like all the titles were going to be. And I told Isabel the titles. She's like, those are pretty good titles. I was like, yeah, they are.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a comment on YouTube.
A comment?
From @DarnMason 3649. Now, I haven't read this, but I did read just the first line.
Okay. I'm scared.
Just randomly found this podcast on YouTube. I'm a big podcast listener, and this podcast takes the cake. No. This podcast takes the cake for the most interesting and entertaining podcast I've listened to. I for sure have never heard of these two guys before. And totally do not know them personally. But now that I've started to listen to them, I feel like I know them personally. They are They are on all the places you can listen to podcasts, and everyone should tune in. Heart.
Wow. That Darren Mason, he's a good dude.
He sounds like the kind of guy I could be friends with.
Yeah.
Shout out
Darren,
to Darren
if you're ever in the
Mason,
area,
3649.
If you're ever in the area, we should have you on the pod. You sound fun.
Yeah. Hit us up. That's on the episode Josiah's Neighbor Gets Arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 40. All right, chill, Big Mac. So if you want
Little
your
update
comment
on that man. So found out he
on Darren?
No. The neighbor.
Oh, the neighbor. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We've found out he works at Dollar Tree down the street from us.
Really?
Yeah, Isabel was gonna go in there and get something. I don't remember. And she saw his truck because he's got a one of a kind.
Pretty
truck.
obvious truck.
Very, very obvious. So she sees his truck and she's like, "Oh, I guess he's in there." And then she walks in. He's the cashier. And she's like, "Oh shoot!" She just leaves.
Oh man.
Yep. Guess we're never going to Dollar Tree again.
Yeah.
No,
So he's okay.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little too nice.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
He shares a lot.
A little overshare.
Okay.
Yep. Well, thanks for the comment, Darren.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Or do you say Darren? Is it Darren?
I think it's Darren Masson.
Darren Masson.
Yeah.
Thanks, Darren Masson.
And he is the 3,649th.
Darren Masson.
Darren Masson.
Wow. I've never ran across one before, so.
Yeah, comment again, Darren. Please. You can also comment on Spotify.
So many places you can comment.
Yeah, you can subscribe everywhere. Subscribe everywhere. Comment everywhere. Leave us reviews everywhere that are good.
Only the good ones.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Okay, bye.